is a poem from the moon. Neil Armstrong walking on my face. Buzz Aldrin walking on my face. And the third one, the spaceman walking on my face. All on the surfaces. And they're looking at all the stuff that the moon has got to offer. Yeah. And when the spaceman come, he did experiments with a hammer and a feather, seeing that which one would land the first. And do you know, on the moon's surface, they landed exactly the same time. It could have done that with anything. Beach ball, peg, magnet, a little drawing of some chicken. It don't make no difference. When you are the moon, everything lands the same.
Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
When you are the moon, there is a person that people say is the sun. I saw the sun once, and it came past me really fast, and it was called the eclipse, and it came past. But as it came past, I licked his back. He doesn't know I licked his back, all on his yellow suit. I'm the moon.
Thanks.
When you are the moon, the best for you can be is a full moon. And then a half moon is alright. But the full moon is the famous moon. And like 3/4, no one gives a shit about him. When does he come? 2 days into the calendar month? He's useless. Full moon, the main moon.
Where are we? What are we gonna do?
We could ask someone.
Who are we gonna ask? The moon?
That's not a bad idea.
Fine, let's ask the moon.
Let's do it then.
One time, I saw a man looking at me, yes, with his eyes. And then he picked up a tube, and he looked in the tube, and he made the moon big inside the tube. The moon big inside the tube. Oh, telescope.
You see, that is why you do not ask the moon.
Listen, I took a chance, all right? We asked the moon. I didn't know he was an alabaster retard, did I?
So wonderfully, 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 wonderfully pretty. You know I'd do most anything for you. We could have each other for tea. We could have each other for cream. We could cuddle by the fire and sleep for a while. It's the perfect thing. It's the grooviest dream. I love cats. Shooting star, look at you. Shooting star, you're a beautiful ball of light. Shooting star, get out of the way, I can't see nothing. You're all in my peripherals. You're in my peripherals visual. How can I concentrate? You're all over like a blue bottle, getting in all about it, the place. Flipping idiot. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Mars, Venus, George, Chrissy. That is a list of my best friends in order. Order of preference. He's so bright and milky white, shining down upon the ground. He's so bright, milky white, shining down upon the ground. Everybody look at the moon. Everybody seeing the moon. The moon is white, is milky white. Everybody look at the moon. Oh, yeah, I did a song. Jupiter, I did a song. You ain't got one. Yeah. Oh, I feel sick.
Some say he's acquired the taste of human meat. Won't respond to conventional bait. Only way to hook him is to use a child's toe.
Some say old Greg is like a big fish finger, but big like a garage, as big as a garage. Imagine a fish finger when you can see it, it's as big as a garage. Oh, it's the big one, like that. I'm the moon. I quite like to. I'm lonely in the moon, but not lonely so much, but a loner. A one who likes to do his own things. I do quite like a bit of company, but I think for the moon it's good to have your own space. In space. I got my own space. In space. If you are a moon, they don't have a mirror, so you have to, if you want to see your face, you got to have a little look in the rivers. I had a look in there. I'm a flipping beautiful. I'm all handsome. And then a smooth white moon, and it's all. I haven't got any eyebrows, but I think that only gives me a bit more of an edge. Hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I'm the moon. So happy. In the 60s, a man came in and he put the flag in my belly. And they're driving around in the buggy and they'd jump around. One small step for mankind and one big step for the moon. Ain't not been back since. Should I have made him a cup of tea? Why did he only come once? Has he seen all he needed to? The only problem with when you are the moon, like me, is you have such a chalky white face, it makes your teeth look yellow. And I went to the dentist and he said, "Oh, your teeth are yellow." I said, "No, only when you compare them to my chalky white face. If I had skin like yours, they would not look yellow." I had 15 fillings, and he said that would be £500. And I said, "I don't pay for nothing. I'm the moon." And I raised out of the chair, and I went off back up, and he couldn't stop me. Every now and then I receive letter, "You still owe that money." I say, "I might pay it, I might not. I'm the moon, I don't pay fucking dental fees." Sorry. Oh, I did a burp. When the moon burps, Jupiter looks on disgusted. I like Jupiter. And I like Mars. But Pluto, he don't talk to me. He pretends I'm not there. "Hello, Pluto." Nothing, just carries on with what he's doing. I don't know why he don't like me. Saturn is crazy. He's fucking crazy. He drinks all the time. He comes in, he's all pissed. He's good. He's a good cook, but he's too drunk. He sets fire to his fish fingers. At one time, I went out with him and he was funny.
Howard Moon, alone again. Not that lonely. Because you're never quite alone. Not when old Mr. Moon's a shining dune.
Actually, sorry, Howard, I don't think I can hang out with you.
Why?
Well, to be honest, you're a ball bag. I'm the moon. I don't hang out with ball bags.
We're super magic men. We stay up till 5 a.m. Although we're bound by shame and law. What goes on tour stays on tour.
I like Saturn. He's lovely. One time though, he got all space dust on his rings, and he had them dry cleaned. And when they came back, they'd all shrunk down, and they were all tight to his head. He looked like Bjorn Borg. People say if you look at the moon for too long in a telescope, that you can go mad. I think that is quite true because you know Patrick Moore, he's been looking at me for years and years, and yesterday I saw him do a shit on a salad. I went to a dinner party for all the planets, and Uranus, he knocked up a spaghetti bolognese. But what happened was there wasn't any parmesan, and I said, I'm the moon, I'm made of cheese, why don't you grate off a portion of me head? And they did, and it tasted a baby sick.
It's what's inside that counts, my friend.
It's the moon, not the crackers. And so, the moral of the story is that what's happening in here? You can't come into space pretending to be me. What's happening?
Things have changed. I'm a new moon, and I'm going to eclipse you.
Oh, really? Well, we're soon to see about that, my friend. Jupiter, I need your help.
I am Jupiter. I will munch you up, you imposter.
Yeah. And the imposter, he got munched down like a Kit Kat. I'm the moon, the original moon. Bye. You know the Diet Coke? You can get that with cherry in it now. When you're at the moon, you pretty much split people down the middle. Some people go, oh, look at the moon. He's all gentle with his nice white face, hanging in the sky. He's nice. And the other half go, oh, he's a vanilla rapist. Get him away from my kids. When you are the moon, when you look at Earth, the only thing you can see is the Great Wall of China. So when I went for an eye test, the optician said, "Can you see the Great Wall of China?" And I said, "Yeah, but it's a bit blurry." And he said, "Is it better now?" "What about now? Can you see it now? And if I do this? And what about now? And what about better or worse? Is it more fuzzy? Has it come into focus? And now, by this time, his face was really close to mine. It was frightening in the dark. I did a bit of acting once. I was in Home and Away. I played Carol.
That's something you don't see very often, a wizard calling a gorilla a batty crease. That's got to be worth the ticket price alone. You ready for your next guest? Oh, it's the Alabaster Simpleton, it's the moon!
Neil Armstrong is famous for walking on the moon. And Buzz Aldrin is famous for walking on the moon. But the third spaceman, he's called Michael Collins. And no one really knows who he is. So I would like to readdress the balance and do a poem for Michael Collins. Michael Collins, you had to stay in the rocket. Michael Collins, you weren't allowed out the rocket. Michael Collins, you might as well have stayed at home. Michael Collins, you wasted everybody's time. Michael Collins, not a hero like Buzz Aldrin. Michael Collins, not a hero like Neil Armstrong. Michael Collins, you're a fucking loser. You got all the way to the moon and you didn't even get out your vehicle.
You know what?
What?
I've had enough.
Oh, have you?
You want a piece of me?
Careful.
You really want to go?
Point, mate. You shit
You
yourself,
want to go?
monkey man.
Huh?
All right,
Let's go.
have it.
How you like that?
No.
How you little knuckle rub? I've had enough of
me
you,
wrist.
Harrison. I really have had enough.
An outrage!
The Romans, they call me Luna, and the Greeks, they call me Selena, and the ancient Egyptians, they call me Isis, but my mate Jeff, he calls me floating white piece of shit. I'm the moon. I'm not in this show.
Ah, the moon was kind enough to bring me on earlier on. I think it's about time that we had a little word from the moon.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh!
What's this shit in here? What are you looking at, you dickhead?
Who are you?
On the dark side of the moon.
Who?
You heard? On the dark side of the moon.
I didn't know the moon had a dark side.
Everyone got the dark side, and I'm the moon's dark side.
Right, so what sort of dark stuff do you get up to then?
Oh, well, like, for example, last night I went into your mum's house and I trod mud all into a new cream carpet. Yes, the new one she just got from Solomon's.
Well, that doesn't even sound that dark to me.
Oh, did I say mud?
Yeah.
I meant dog shit from the poodles that your dad's been licking out.
Oh, Jesus! Why, that's disgusting! We've got young'uns in here!
Yes, it is disgusting. It's dark and it's delicious. I'm the dark side of the moon.
Sorry about that.
See you later, morons.
Yeah, not if we see you first, mate. That was disgusting.
Who was that idiot? He was horrible.
What do you mean, who is that idiot? That was your dark side.
What?
That was your dark alter ego.
No! It's like that scene in Star Wars where Luke Skywalker realizes that Darth Vader's his dad. No!
It's a bit like that, yeah.